Hello, my friends on the internet. Today we are going to talk about the poisonous thoughts which affect our mind. Like sickness to the physical body, we can also cause sickness to the mind. Let's see, like it shows up in your physical body. Like if you have a fever, it will show up in the temperature. If you have a headache, it will show up in your head. You can feel it. And if you have a cold, it will show up in your nose. So, if you have a sick mind, how can you figure it out? Like, how can the people around you see that you're really suffering from a mental disorder? People won't understand what mental disorder is until they get it. I'm not wishing upon anyone. I'm not wishing it upon anyone, but you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Mental disorder is very difficult thing. It can be only understood by the person who has it. So go get help. Go see a therapist. There's nothing wrong in going and seeing a therapist. You can get help. There are drugs, and if you're afraid of them, if you don't want to take it, you can go get counseling. There are many counseling like CBT, ERP, whatever the case you are in, you can get counseling for that. And the types of poisonous thing which can affect your mind is the following. Let's see. Number one, the lazy mind. What do you mean by the lazy mind? It's simple. It's a lazy mind. It will sit on the couch all day long and watch Netflix. There's nothing wrong with watching Netflix, but if you sit all day long on the couch and watch Netflix, there's something wrong with you. You're not achieving your goals. So, what I'm trying to say is get out of this lazy mind. Simple and direct. If you're lazy, if you're not willing to achieve your goals, get out of that mindset and achieve your goals. If you can hear me, achieve your goals, man. Don't be lazy. Like you want to attract something, you want to manifest something, you want to say in life, I did this. With my bad hands, I did this. I can feel this. Like I achieved this. And if you do that, you'll be so proud of yourself. You'll never feel lazy for a single moment in your life. I'm telling you this, man. The next thing is procrastination. Procrastination is like, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna do this the next day. I'm gonna do this the next week. I'm gonna do this the next year. And it will be on and on. You will never achieve anything. You will be never able to hold what you want. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Do it this second. Skip this video and go on. I don't care if I don't get any watch hours. Get away from this video and do it. This is what you have right now. This is the present moment. Procrastination will never get you anywhere. And the third thing is fear. Look, fear is the shackles to your mind. Fear is also healthy. But if you fear 24/7, every day, every time, there's something wrong with you. Like I said before, go get therapy, dude. If you fear for like every single thing you want to do, you think 1,000 times and not do it, not do it and procrastinate, you won't get ahead in life. So fear is healthy when it's at its minimum, and fear is healthy when it's at its maximum. So you guys don't want to be fearful all the time. Like if you want to approach someone and you want to talk to them and you are afraid, you will be never able to be talk to them. There's this thing called the 3 second rule. If you want to talk to them and you wait for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and go and talk to them, boom, you will be mind blown how easily you can do that. This is one of the ways I approach people. And that is guilt. You know how guilt comes into our life. This is tricky. Stick with me and try to understand. Guilt is something which happened to us, which is happening to us for the mistakes we made and we feel guilty about it, and we try not to make any more mistakes like that ever again in our life, which is the real mistake. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, you did something wrong in your childhood and your parents scolded for you, and you were very ashamed that they did that, and you felt shame that you said, I'm gonna never make something like that and feel that kind of emotion, shameful emotion again in my life. And after you're 20 or 30, you still avoid that same situation because you were traumatized in your childhood by your parents, and you were shamed, and you avoided it your whole life. And what you will think will happen? You'll keep on, you'll like never do any mistakes again, which is the wrong thing. This life is meant for making mistakes and learn from making mistakes. If you never make a single mistake for like 2 days, there's something wrong with your mind and there's something wrong with you, man. Making mistakes what makes us human. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes and everybody learns from it. The ones who make 2 or 3 mistakes and about to never make mistakes are like the most introverted people. That's how people become introverted, by like, never gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be perfect. That's how people become introverted and very inferior. You don't want to do that. I know this is a complicated topic to talk, but don't be afraid of making mistakes and don't be ever guilty that you did a mistake. Today, repeat that mistake voluntarily. Like, if you were afraid to talk to a girl and that girl insulted you and you thought that was a mistake, doesn't have, like, go and talk to another girl today and make the same mistake and get rid of that feeling of guilty. It's not a mistake to talk to the opposite gender just because you felt shame once. Make mistakes in life, man. And the next thing I want to talk about is the violence in the world. Like, there's so many violence in the world that if you switch on the news, the poisonous thoughts will come and affect your mind. Watching the news to gather data and to be a knowledgeable person is okay, but watching news and letting it affect your personality is not wrong. Is not right. It's very wrong. Like, you see in the news, and you get prejudice about people of the opposite gender. You get prejudiced about people in a different color. You get prejudiced about the people of a different nation. And you say, those people are wrong, I am right. Those people are way out of their mind, we are right. And it will divide you. So, this is how violence creates violence. So, be careful of the news, what you watch. Gather data, but don't judge it. Like, don't come to conclusions. There are many good things out there. And before you sleep, never watch the news because it will affect your subconscious mind. When you go to sleep, you go to a state of deep relaxation, and before that relaxation, you don't want negative and poisonous thoughts to be affecting your mind. And the next thing I want to talk about is resentment. Resentment is so poisonous to the mind that it will affect you from reaching any goal in your life. Resentment is like anything that comes out of resentment will leave you. Anything that comes out of resentment is not right. Even if you achieve your dream out of resentment, it will not stick. Resentment is the pure form of evil thoughts. I mean, the evil, the poisonous thing that will affect your mind is it will not only affect your mind, it will affect your body. Resentment will make you ill. Resentment will make you sick. So try to forgive others. Don't forget, but forgive others. I've forgiven a lot of people in my lifetime that I'm so glad I can forgive others. Forgiving others is one of the purest thing you can do. Don't forget, but forgive. You can call them up and say like, dude, you did this, girl, you did this to me. I'm so affected by that. I'm so hurt by that. And you know what? I'm not gonna hang on to that grief anymore. I'm not gonna let you get control of my heart like that anymore. I forgive you. I'm not gonna forget, but I'm gonna forgive you. And I'm gonna be free. Freedom is what you want to achieve in this life. Freedom from all negativity. Like resentment won't let you free. So get out of resentment, guys. Get out of resentment. And the next one is escapism. We'll go to the same example. Like if you want to talk to the opposite gender, if you have the escapism thoughts, like if you have the escapism mindset, you will create stories like, I don't want to talk to this person. You may want to talk to this person, you may want to love to talk to this person, but you will create stories like, he might be a bad guy. He might not reciprocate, he may, yeah, reciprocate the same feelings I have. He may not share the same feelings I have. He may not act towards me kindly. He may not, he might insult me. He might make me feel shameful. So these are the escapism thoughts that might affect you and not let you take any action. You understand what I'm saying? Get rid of escapism thoughts and go and achieve your goal. And how can we how can we get rid of poisonous thoughts from our minds, you may ask? Like we can do affirmations. We can affirm like, I'm a good person, I can do this, I'm not shy, I'm not shameful, I'm not going to feel guilty anymore, I'm going to get rid of this mental poisonous toxic thoughts in my mind, I'm not going to be a lazy person anymore, I'm not going to be a resentful person anymore. And the next thing is, I'm not going to fear this situation anymore. I'm not going to feel shameful about that anymore. These are affirmations. Affirmations will help you get far in life. And this is how we picture ourselves. Like we should create a mental image. We should visualize ourselves. Like before we even have what we want, we should visualize that we have it already with us, and we should be grateful that we already have it. We should be grateful for thinking such thoughts that what we have, we already achieved it. Like if you want something, you should be grateful that you can know such things. There are such things in the world you can have, worth having, and you should be like, the law of manifestation is the thing you wish for, you should be grateful that you already received it. If you want a car, you should be grateful that that car has been given to you, and you should be grateful for it. And you know what happens? That car will come to you. This is no joke. This will happen. You should work for it. You shouldn't be like staying at home and wishing for a car. You should go get a job. You who knows? You might get a job through your manifestation to get that car. You might get some money through your job, and you will get that car. This is the law of manifestation, man. The law of manifestation is, let me say it one more time. The law of manifestation works if only you're grateful, and only if you believe in the thing you wished for is already happened to you, you will attain anything in life. And this is what they say, fake it till you make it. If you fake it till you make it, you will definitely make it. And there I'll leave you here. And I hope all my viewers achieve what their heart desires, and they will be happy in what they want. And see you in another video. Peace out. Shh.